Okay, guys. So yesterday we talked about comparing our texts. We went over the project that we're going to start this week. And so let's talk a little bit about argumentative writing. So we're going to look at this article in just a moment, and we're going to use it to help us think about and plan our research to organize the characteristics and structures of argumentative text and develop a plan to compose and research our own argumentative texts. So this was written as an opinion speech, okay? So which is basically what you're writing. So we're going to use this article in a way to help us teach the characteristics and structures of an argumentative text and critical reading skills. Reading critically is about analyzing text to better understand the topic and the author's craft and the author's purpose for writing. To critically read an argumentative text, readers should analyze the text to help them identify and understand, firstly, the audience to whom the text is written. Number two, the author's claim or opinion about the topic. Number three, reasons that support the claim. And then lastly, the author's use of linked words that connect the claim to the reason. Okay, so whenever we're done reading this, then you're going to go and we're going to look and answer some of these questions. If you see, it says people write opinion speeches to persuade an audience to think or to do something. When reading an opinion speech, recognize characteristics and structures such as who the audience is for, the author's purpose or claim about a topic, reasons that support the claim and persuade the audience, and link words such as because or, for example, that connect the claim to the reason. So that's what I just read, basically. Okay, so let's look at our article. It's called I'm a Volunteer. When people ask me why I volunteer, I explain that I have three reasons. First, I donate my time to others because when I was growing up, others did the same for me. When I was young, my family sometimes struggled to make ends meet. When we could not afford groceries, volunteers at our community food bank made sure that we never went hungry. This kindness inspired me to volunteer. Second, I volunteer because I want to support others. I volunteer at a food bank in order to help families like mine. I support others by volunteering at a shelter where people often struggle with complex problems. I try to make a difference in their lives. I mainly volunteer to give people opportunities. Volunteering gives me the opportunity to grow and because the people or become the person I am today. Now I volunteer with organizations that provide others with similar opportunities. Look around your neighborhood and you will find ways to make a difference. You can volunteer to clean kennels at an animal shelter, or you can organize a community cleanup at a local park. There are as many ways to get involved as there are reasons to volunteer. Okay, so turning to page 200 in your language book, 3.2, you're going to look at this and answer these questions. Like, what is the author's claim? Again, when you see author's claim, think about what is the author's opinion within that story. Next, you're going to look at how the author supports the claim. So our claim is going to be up here. In the first part, it's going to give you some reasons, and then when it says second, it gives you some reasons, and then it gives you a few more actually down at the bottom also. And lastly, did the speech persuade you to agree with the author's claim? And you're going to tell me why or why not. We'll be back in just a minute, and we'll go over our plan research page.